Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you so much for joining me here on another episode at Allie's Treasure Trove. Today we do have a new unboxing and review video. If you guys remember me putting together Slifer, didn't go as planned, definitely took a while. And I am here again with another new KOTOBUKIYA Egyptian god statue. Of course, Mega Ultra Chicken. We do have the Winged Dragon of Ra. Now, Ra is my favorite of the three Egyptian gods, so I'm very excited for Ra to be here today. Honestly, I wasn't expecting him to arrive so soon after the Slifer, but I'm very excited, yet admittedly nervous to check him out. So yes, if you guys did not check out that Slifer video, I will go ahead and link it right up there. In total, to assemble his pain in the butt was about 2 hours and did require a hairdryer. It was actually specified in the instructions if you are having trouble putting him together to use a hairdryer. So, since I actually picked this up this morning at Anime Fix, we'll go ahead and put their logo on screen, website link in the description down below. I went to go pick up this 25th anniversary Yu-Gi-Oh necklace, so I have Monster Reborn. And I also picked up the Swords of Revealing Light, so I have those. And then when I walked in, Ra was waiting for me as well. So I was like, okay. Otherwise, I would have brought a hairdryer with me just in case. So if this doesn't work out, then I'll just have an outfit change, and you guys will see me 50-50 in the video with a different outfit, putting Ra together with a hairdryer. Hopefully that is not the case, because I'm assuming we'll have to put Ra's arms on, put on the wings. And we're not going to have a snake body to assemble like Slifer, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it goes much more smoothly. So I don't know how long this video is going to take. Hopefully not as long as the Slifer. Hopefully I don't have to do any speed ups. Hopefully it just goes nice and easy. Before we get started though, I do want to go ahead and mention I am participating in the 2022 Maxim Magazine Cover Girl Contest. So if you'd like to see me be a magazine cover girl, make sure you go ahead and get your daily vote in at that link pinned in the comment section down below. So of course it is free to vote. If you'd like to support me, that'd be greatly appreciated. You can purchase additional votes, so I think the best way for me to succeed in this competition is consistent. If you guys are consistent, we can beat the pay-to-win people. At least that's the hope. Appreciate all your guys' supports. Like I said, if you could just do your free daily vote, that would mean the world to me. Anyways, enough of that cringe. I know I'm just going to keep mentioning it every video until the end of the competition, or whenever I get eliminated. So hopefully you guys have to hear that for a long time, but also, sorry. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into Ra here. I do have Tiny Knife, so let's take a look at the box first. So, Winged Dragon of Ra. He looks so cool. He looks so cool. Look at him. He's just so cool. Ra is my favorite. Ra has always been my favorite. So, yes, like I expected, Ra is highlighted in this, like, 3-piece on the box. Just like Slifer was highlighted that last time, now Ra is. Obelisk, I don't know when Obelisk releases. Hopefully I have more time to save up for Obelisk to come out, because like I said, I didn't expect Ra to come out so soon. But I'm happy he's here. And then there is another really cool picture of Ra. The bottom is like this. Ages 15 and up. Prototype shown. Final product may vary. Pose requires display stand. Adult collectible, not a toy. See, I'm an adult. This might be a toy, but it's not. It's not. See, KOTOBUKIYA said it's not a toy. It's an adult collectible. Therefore, I'm an adult. Anyways, let's go ahead and crack this top here. Hopefully, it goes much more smoothly than the Slifer. I would like to crank out this video in one evening. Would like for us to just enjoy Ra and be done. Not sure where Ra will go. It depends on how tall Ra is. If Ra goes next to Slifer, or if Ra can fit on the shelf. Of course, Slifer does not fit. He's bigger than he looks. That's like 6 feet away. So he is much larger. Really cool. Really annoying to assemble, but hoping that... Remember I said during the Slifer video that, in theory, Ra and Obelisk should be much easier. I would think, honestly, that Obelisk is the easiest because he's just kind of... If that makes sense, like... This is Obelisk, and then that's it. Like, that's all he's got going on for him. So, we will see. Alright, so let's take out all the plastic out of the box. How many pieces? Alright, so the wings are separate. That's what I expected. The tail, and it looks like his head. It looks like most of his body is one piece, aside from the wings, his tail, and actually his head. Alright, I would show you this way, except the stand is in the way. So this is what all the plastic inner parts look like. I will move this now out of the way. And then let me take the instructions off the top. They're taped, of course, to the top. All set. All set, raw. Oh, I didn't. I thought I grabbed you already. Ah, you got stuck, that's why. Okay. So we are going to review the instructions. If it says, if you're having trouble, use a hairdryer, I'm gonna lose it. Hopefully that's not the case, but we will get snapped into the corner eventually. But for now, since we're gonna be looking at the giant pieces, I'm not going to do that just quite yet. So it's non-scale pre-painted figure. Due to the nature of this product, the paint on the points of articulation may harden with changes in temperature. When assembling, do not use force if the parts cannot be adjusted. Instead, warm the point of articulation using a hairdryer or 40 degrees Celsius hot water and allow to cool completely before adjusting the parts. All right, well, let's just, so you guys don't have to stare at my 1080p disappointed face. How to attach the parts. So there's the two pillars. You put the two pillars on the base. You insert the head. You insert the wings. You insert the tail. You put his torso. And then boom. So therefore it should be easy. It should be easy. It's not like super giant pieces. So I would think it should be okay. I'm worried about the tail, because we had problems with Slifer. I mean, his whole body is kind of like a tail, but just the snake bits. I guess he's more like the legless lizard. He does have legs, though, but anyways. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this goes. So first, we're going to disassemble this here by cutting all of the tape, which there is a lot of. There is a lot of tape in here. But yeah, so we might have a two-parter. Hopefully not. I really hope not. It would be my preference to just be able to do this tonight, because my outfit is cute. And speaking of my outfit, this is the Alley Chat, because I will say, I didn't even realize Yu-Gi-Oh! Was coming today over on the Titan Cards channel on Tuesday, the day I am filming. We did have the new Legendary Duelists Duels from the Deep come in. So I checked out a box of that. It was actually a really nice box. We did end up finding 5 Ultra Rares, including a Forbidden Droplet. So it was a really nice box, and I was like, the box is blue. What a coinky dink, I'm wearing blue today. I just thought this would be a cute outfit. Like, that's why I wore this today. And then it ended up being just a color match. Now, hang tight. I'm going to mute while I unsnap all of this. Alright, I might have smacked the camera pretty hard, but we survived, So let's take a look. This is kind of upside down. So this is Raw. Raw, obviously being gold, is a really cool color, but I just love the way Raw looks. Like, Raw is so shiny, and I am loving this so far. So far, I was really impressed with how Slifer looked, like, physically felt, and just, wow, look at the shine. Look at the shine here. Ooh, this is looking clean. Alright, so Ra's head is just on a tiny little peg. That's actually kind of funny looking. Ooh, awesome. His head moves. So this is actually like the neck. But this is awesome. His head moves. I was very impressed that Slifer moved as well. Like, Slifer's arms are posable, his legs are posable, and his head is posable, which I wasn't expecting at all. I honestly thought these were just gonna be one solid piece. I didn't expect much assembly. Like, I thought maybe I'd put him on a base and that was it. Like, I was expecting, like, a KOTOBUKIYA Artifacts J, or, like, a Bashoujo where you put on the base and you're done. I honestly thought that video was gonna be, like, max 20 minutes. I didn't realize what I was signing up for. But this is awesome looking. What an incredible paint job. Of course, Raw is my favorite, but I am really, so far, enjoying him much more than Slifer. Not that Slifer was bad, but I just feel like Raw is like next level. He is heavy. Okay, sir. He looks so cool. But man, this is so heavy. Alright, so I need to move our plastics away because I still need to unattach the bottom portion. I will find it funny. These are on top of the plastic that was covering up his like ankle wing things. So, but Raw is a heavy boy. Raw, you might need to cut back a little bit. You might need to go on a diet. His arms move too. Oh, this is so cool. Ah, he's so cool. Do his feet move? His feet move too. You can see the joint. That's awesome. Yeah, he is heavy. I'm a little worried about. Yeah, definitely we're gonna need the supports. Because I'm worried about his feet, like, poking holes here. You know what? Actually, I kind of want to leave him. I don't know. Do I... Oh, he moves back this way, too. What if I just lay him on his front? While I unattach the base? I feel like that's the safest way. I'm worried this is gonna, like, poke a hole in my owlbear cub. Man, that's leaving quite the indent. I'm gonna put you... here. I'm gonna put you on that styrofoam. Alright, so I feel a little pressed for time. Let me go ahead and extract this base. Woo, woo, woo. Do. Wasn't thinking he'd be so heavy. I mean, it makes sense that this Slifer is light because he needs to be up in the air. But I wasn't expecting such a difference between the two. Like, I honestly didn't feel like the box was that heavy, but picking up just the body, maybe because all the weight's just concentrated in one area? He's I would say he's a chonker for sure. In the nicest way possible. Alright, there's some more tape here. Come on, Allie, you can see. It'd help if I put the scissors, or not the scissors, if I put Tiny Knife in the right location, maybe I could cut the tape, right? One thing I will say, cutting the tape on all of the plastic in the inside, it made it very difficult to put everything back in the box because it didn't want to stay closed, obviously, because there's no tape holding it together, so that was annoying last time. I know, not like a big deal or anything, but I found it very annoying. Because I like keeping all of these things for whenever eventually Slifer gets disassembled. I really did not want to bother. I spent so much time putting him together, I was like, I'm not taking this apart. I remember I was joking. I think he's fused together, like, during the video, but it was mainly, I was like, I spent so long constructing him, he's gonna stay constructed. Plus, he looks super cool, so I wanted to leave him out. And of course, I put this on top of the instruction sheet that tells me which area to put the pillars. Because I had put the pillars on wrong with the Slifer. I had to flip one of them around. Alright. So there's a notch here. So that goes that way. And pillar B also has a notch. Through this way, right? That looks right. So we'll see. So front view. Alright, I put this on the right side. It just doesn't seem like it's on the right side. Yeah, this is the right side. Yeah, because that's where the notches go. Just in the image, it looks like the taller one's on the right side, but that's not how it's made, so. Alright, so insert the left and right wings and tail as indicated on the diagram. And then we put him... And then he kind of just lays on these. Okay. So I feel like this is going to be a bit difficult because he's very heavy and hard to handle. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. So we're going to put the wings on first. Actually, it says head first, but we'll put the head on first, but I want to cut the tape on the wings. So let's look at Ra's wings. The wings are light, much lighter than the physical body. Because again, this needs to hang. Oh, they look so good. Ah, claw. I will say, there are some pointy bits, like especially on the feet, on the chest, but the Slifer, I thought I was gonna like stab myself. The Slifer is so sharp. The Slifer even came with styrofoam in the package that said, when you're assembling, make sure to hold this in your hand while you push so you don't hurt yourself. You know what I think back to the Slifer? It's like, how did that get approved? Because it's not a toy, right? It's an adult collectible, so if you done messed up, Aaron, that's on you, but wow, okay. Alright, so I have extracted the wings, and I have nowhere to put them because I should have just left them in the package, but I wanted to look at them first. We're going to put on Ra's face, and neck, and everything. See, look at the indent. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it because it's all white. I don't think you guys can grasp the depth of it, but, like, he's a very pokey boy. Alright, alright. So let's put your face on. Please don't require me to use a hairdryer, or I might lose it. Unlike King Julian, I'm like King Julian, I like to move it, I don't like to lose it. I like to attach it. Alright, Ra, your neck is kind of pointy. Wow, that was alright. I need a Staples button, that was easy. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, because it has the joint so his neck can move. I was like, that seems like it's in. So yeah, okay. That was pain-free. That was pain-free. Cool, cool. I mean, maybe not actually pain-free, but, you know. Assembly pain-free. Yeah, you're not needing to the extent, like, you need the styrofoam, but that was... His neck is kind of pointy. His neck is pointy. So, alright, that actually, this went in. Very easy. Oh! Oh, I'm liking this. They are difficult to handle. Oh, you can see something poked me here. In the indent in my skin. I didn't even feel it, but yeah, they are very sharp. Alright, that went in so easy. Oh, why couldn't Slifer? Bro, why could you not be this easy, my dude? Slifer's the worst. I think as much as I love Kaiba, Kaiba is my soulmate. We're literally born on the same day. As much as I love Kaiba, Obelisk for me is the worst. Like, Obelisk for me, it's like, I don't know, I just feel like Obelisk has the worst design. I'm not about Obelisk. Ra by far #1, and then Slifer's cooler looking than Obelisk for me. Unpopular opinion, maybe. Let me know, how do you rank the original Egyptian gods in the comments down below. The thing is I really like Raviel. As I said, original Egyptian gods. What do you guys think of the rip-off gods from GX? I'm not really about Hamon, which is weird. I mean, I like Hamon from, like, JoJo. I wish I could, like, have cool breathing techniques like that. But I don't know. I think Raviel might be the coolest. It's Raviel, Hamon, and, ooh, what is the yellow one, or what is the red one's name? I know when we were opening up the Megatons, we pulled them, and as we were pulling them, sort of people let me keep them, so I have a full set of those more recent secrets. Ooh, I'm not remembering the name, but you know what? That doesn't really matter right now, because look at him. This is so cool. This is so cool. And his face is just so good. I feel like Raw has a very Anubis-y face, which is a little odd, because he's Raw. Oh, he looks so good. He looks so good. Alright, tail time. Alright, tail time. This is the piece I was a little bit worried about. But, I mean, based on how everything else went... Yeah, that's kind of weird. Anyways, based on how everything else went, so I think this should be relatively pleasant. Alright, I looks like I need to move the legs. So it does seem, though, based on the instructions, you're Raw if you have a Raw coming, or maybe you're just getting enjoyment through my Raw, which is fine. My Raw is visually open to the public. If you have your own Raw, you might have some difficulty assembling, keep a hairdryer at arm's length, but if you don't have one and you just need to YOLO it like I do, because why would I keep a hairdryer here? Because it's not like I do my hair. My hair is just like, oh, I'd throw it in the towel or it's air dries. Like, that's me doing my hair. So, I don't use a hairdryer. I'm just too lazy. So I don't have one here, so if you're like me and you just don't have a hairdryer, you might need one, but I don't think I need a hairdryer for this. I just feel like I need a better grip. Maybe I'll swap hands. Maybe I just need to like power it in with the left. I mean, that's pretty in there. He's so cool looking. He is so heavy though. He is so heavy. Alright. So the body goes here, and then his tail. So the base of his tail gets held here. And then the body gets to stab this thing instead. But before I put him on the base, let me just swap to this view so you guys can see him better. But Raw is really cool looking. I know I have him in a really weird looking pose at the moment, but as always with any Kotobukiya, figure, statue, whatever it may be, love the paint job. Really awesome sculpt here. Much easier assembly than the Slifer. I am loving the Raw. He is just awesome. He is awesome. Now, of course, like I said, Raw is my favorite, so it's possible I'm a bit biased. And even his teeth, oh, his teeth are nice and pokey, just like Slifer's teeth. Slifer's teeth are more, obviously they're much larger, and Slifer has more mouths than Raw, so like he wins in the tooth department, but he looks so good. Alright. So I really like him here. The wings look super cool. I love, again, that the head is movable. You know, posable. His mouth doesn't pose or anything, but you have the legs, the feet, the arms, the hands, too. He's like, yes, girl, I am fabulous. So, alright, let's just put him... I'm going to say put him down, but that doesn't sound right. Oh, he's quite lengthy. One, two, three, in between 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oops. Raw, you are a big boy. Alright, yeah, that sits a lot better. Okay. Because I was like, I feel like the way he's sitting, he might break something. And I didn't like it, but... Ah, yes. Ah, that's nice. That sits. It sits. His tail bit sits right against one of his ridges. So he kind of... He doesn't lock into place, but it's like a good hold. So I like that. That's good. And initially, I was like, when I put him on wrong, I was like, I don't know if I feel comfortable just letting him be out and about. But I would be comfortable putting him on the shelf. Now, the real question is, where am I going to put you? Because you're too cool to just shove back in the box. So let's see. From wing to bottom of the base is about 15 inches. And from the top of the shelf to the bottom of the shelf is like exactly 15. Ah! What about you here? Allie, is this necessary to do in the middle of the video? Nope, but I'm doing it anyways. Welcome to the trash dump. Ah, he doesn't fit there. Ra's gonna have to go on the shelf too. Maybe I just need to buy new shelves. If anyone has any suggestions for, like, good, cheaper shelves, let me know. That can be adjusted to 15 inches between. I don't even want to... Slifer's can't go on any shelf. He's too big. Alright. You enjoy watching me be out of focus for like 2 minutes? Alright. He's so just majestic. I also feel like he's sitting off-centered. That can just be adjusted. Wow. This is just awesome. He just looks so good. I'm just gonna pick him off the stand though for our final recap. Man, what a magnificent creature. This is super cool. I love Ra. I love him. Having to deal with sphere mode sucks though. So like Rock Hard. But like actual Ra though? Actual Ra. I love actual Ra. So, you know what? If I had just infinite room, it'd be cool to bring back out my Marek statue. To have my Marek with the Ra, put my Yugi with the Slifer, and have my Kaiba by the obelisk when they all come out. I have no idea where I'd even have the space for that. You know, I think it's not... I wouldn't say it's not worth it, but... I could remove this shelf. I could actually just remove this shelf and then just have this be a tall open space. And then put them here. But then I'd be full committed to a Yu-Gi-Oh display. Which I'm fine with, except people are going to think I'm like a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Which, I mean, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, but I'm not like... Like, if I was simply on Lucky Light, that would make sense. But I feel like I don't open enough Yu-Gi-Oh! To just have a full-on Yu-Gi-Oh! Background. Well, it would look cool, though. I just feel like it'd be a giant pain to remove the shelf. I don't know. Let me know what you guys would do in the comments down below. But I love Ra. Ra here was much easier to assemble. Looks great. Out of the box, not much to do. You just pop on his head, you pop in his wings, you pop on his tail, up his butthole, and then you're good to go. Very weird placement of the tail, but I mean, that's where the tail goes, but it looks really weird. Well, I'm going to give Ra here a 10 out of 10. He just looks awesome. I love him. Definitely would recommend. If you had to only get one. Now, Obelisk obviously isn't in the conversation because he hasn't released yet, but if you had to just get one... Even with Obelisk not being out yet, I would say get Ra. That is my bias. So, I recommend the Ra much more so over the Slifer. The Slifer looks really cool. He looks great on display. Very, very frustrating. If you're a very patient person, the Slifer would be for you. But if you want a really cool Mega Ultra Chicken that's very shiny, very easy to assemble, is a bit unreasonably tall and hard to display, then the Ra is for you. But I so far have been in love with this line. Not you, but no, he's still really cool. It's just, I'm still bitter. I'm still bitter. But I love this Ra. This Ra is great. Like I said, I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. Yay! Insert clap noises. But yes, I love the Ra. And if you guys have a Ra on pre-order, let me know your thoughts on the figure. If you love him, if you're very excited for him to come out. I was actually looking on the KOTOBUKIYA website. It looks like Ra is scheduled for this month. Although, of course, they're still advertising all of the shipping delays across the globe. So I don't know if you have yours on pre-order from the Koto US store, if you will be getting yours anytime soon. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I picked mine up today from Anime Fix. Bobby, the owner, did get this imported. So It was a bit more expensive, of course, having to pay the shipping costs from Japan for such a large and heavy package. But I definitely wanted him, and I've been shopping with Bobby and Anime Fix for, I think, over 12 years now. Great store, always would recommend, and for me, it's just... Yeah, Bobby even warned me, like, Allie, you should probably just order it from the Koto US website, because it's going to be expensive. And I was like, no. I shop at Anime Fix. But if you don't have an Anime Fix near you, you should be able to get it still pre-order from the Koto US website. I'll throw that link in the description down below as well. But definitely recommend if you're ever here in Pinellas County, make sure you stop by Anime Fix. Also, they have the store in the Mall of America as well. That's actually where Bobby is now. I haven't seen Bobby in a while. Bobby, come back. But no, he's having fun out there in Minnesota. So, but anyways, would definitely recommend the Raw. So cool. So that way I just don't stare at Raw for like another 20 minutes on video. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things on off here. And it might be a little difficult to wrap things on off because we have so many new patrons. Thank you so much. I do love giving the new patron shoutouts. Even if you're not a gemstone miner or a crystal collector, which are the tiers I read off the names of at the end of every video, I do like welcoming all of our new patrons by saying everyone's names. But we have 17. I swear, didn't we have we had 17 new patrons yesterday when I recorded for Tuesday. And then overnight, it's another 17. I am flabbergasted and my brain hurts. I appreciate the support, but I'm just kind of like, what? But yeah, we have 17 new patrons. We have 2 new gemstone miners. Welcome, Nate the Nemesis and Ryan. We have a new crystal collector, Evan Jones. Welcome, Evan. And then we have 14 new treasure hunters. Aaron Hutchison, Canuck83, Dino D'Adamo, J1692, Jose Emilio Galvin, Juan, Lothric, Magic Tiger, Mike, PP2112DD, Richard Robertson, Sam, Sean, and Sky Morrow. 17 new patrons. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for your above and beyond supports. I can't believe how much Patreon's been popping off since I entered the Maxim contest. Who would have thought that that's the content you guys want to see, or just very pretty pictures? But no, I appreciate the support, everyone. Thank you so much. And of course, just you guys watching and enjoying the video means a lot to me. But if you can spare the time, make sure you go vote. Make sure you go vote. Link down below. But anyways, for our regular patrons, regular patron shoutouts at the end of the video. Did I say like and subscribe yet? I'm all flustered. I don't think so, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun here, much more pleasant than the Slifer opening. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comments are me. Like I said, if you have a Raw on pre-order, if you don't, what are your thoughts on this one here? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you're not yet part of the Allie's Treasure Trove family, I'd love for you to join me. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now for our regular patron shoutouts. We do have now 11 gemstone miners, and I do need to read off the list. It's so new for me, I'm not used to it. Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Jack Perez, Keith Mina, Mako, Michael, Nate the Nemesis, Reese, Ryan, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. Now we do have 2 crystal collectors, Evan Jones and Sean F. But again, thank you so much to all of my patrons, no matter your tier. I really appreciate the above and beyond supports. And this boy is heavy, so I'm going to put him back down and wrap off this video. So it was between 3 and 4, right? Yep. All right, but thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I keep smacking him into the camera. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This was a lot of fun, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I am in love with the new Raw. He looks so good. 10 out of 10 good. Very majestic. Much wow. There we go. Look at him. He looks so cool. If I wasn't super blurry in the background, I would want this as the new thumbnail. But it looks awesome. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me here on this 35-minute escapade instead of a 2-hour escapade. Thank you so much to all my patrons. And of course, since I recorded this video on Tuesday and it's not going up till Thursday, if there's anyone new that I've missed the shoutouts for, I apologize, but welcome. Welcome, and I hope that you're enjoying everything here on the channel and beyond. That does do it for me here in today's video. Raw was cool. I was originally planning on a new episode of Slay the Spire, maybe next week, but instead we have Raw. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope you all join me next time as we unearth some more treasures here on Allie's Treasure Trove. Bye!